Today we are going to discuss about the direct inspection method for formation of the Y-bus matrix. Okay, how we will form the Y-bus matrix. Okay, in the previous classes we discussed about the primitive admittance matrix, bus impedance matrix and loop impedance matrix. By using these impedances matrix, we form the Y-bus matrix. Okay, now we are using the direct inspection method for the formation of the Y-bus matrix. Okay, the bus admittance matrix can be obtained for any network. Is there no Okay, by using the direct inspection method, we find out the Y-bus matrix. Okay, by using this direct inspection method, we determine the Y-bus matrix. Okay, the bus admittance matrix can be obtained for any network if there are no mutual impedances between the elements. Okay, while determining the Y-bus admittance matrix, we are having no mutual impedances between the elements. Okay, this is the simple power system or the 3-bus power system. Okay, this is the generator 1 and this is the generator 2 and this is the load. Okay, in that it is how many nodes are there? That is 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the first node and this is the second node and this is the third node. Okay, these are the various nodes for determining the Y-bus matrix. Okay, by using this single line diagram, we determine the Y-bus matrix. Okay, we already well know about the equivalent circuit for the replacement of this single line diagram. Okay, what is the simple equivalent representation for this generator G1? G1 is represented by in the form of a admittance, that is the admittance in series with the load. Admittance, the generator G1 is replaced by the admittance in series with the voltage source. That is the equivalent reactance diagram for the single line power system network. Okay, this is the single line power system. Okay, manakunna single line power system diagram ni batti మనకున్న సింగిల్ లైన్ పవర్ సిస్టమ్ డయాగ్రామ్ ని బట్టి మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాము, రియాక్టెన్స్ డయాగ్రామ్ అనేది డ్రా చేయాలి. ఓకే, దిస్ ఇస్ ద సింపుల్ ఈక్వలెంట్ రియాక్టెన్స్ డయాగ్రామ్. ఓకే, we already well known about how the reactance diagram will be drawn. Okay, these are the generators G1 and the G2 and this is the load. Okay, how we will write down the reactance diagram for that simple single line diagram? The generator is replaced by voltage source. Okay, this is E1 is the voltage source. Okay, in series with the impedance. Okay, the generator G1 is represented by the equivalent reactance diagram, that is voltage source E1 is in series with the impedance Z1. Okay, E1 in series with the impedance Z1. Okay, this is total generator G1. Okay, after that this is the elements. Okay, G1 to bus 1 to bus 2 we are having the one element, and this bus 1 to bus 3 we are having the another element, and bus 2 to bus 3 we are having the another elements. Okay, that elements are to be represented by the equivalent reactance. Okay, in the reactance diagram the elements are replaced by the equivalent reactance, that is the Z3, Z4, Z5. Okay, one element is there in between the bus 1 to bus 2. Okay, another element is there between the bus 1 to bus 3. Okay, another element is there in between the bus 2 to bus 3. Okay, understand ma? And the generator G2 is represented by the Z2 in series with the E2. Okay, this is the generator G2 and this is generator G1 and these are the elements. Okay, these are the element. Okay, the Z6 element, that is the to the reference. Okay, this is the reference. Okay, in that reference we are having the another element is there, that is the Z6 element. Okay, these are the buses. Okay, this is the bus 1, bus 2, bus 3. Okay, in between bus 1 to bus 2 we are having the one element. Okay, that element is represented in the single line diagram by the single line. Okay, this is the only single line. Then we draw the equivalent reactance diagram. For that element is the only reactance. Okay, that element is replaced by the reactance. Okay, ఇక్కడ ఉన్న మనం బస్ నుంచి ఫస్ట్ బస్ నుంచి సెకండ్ బస్ కి ఏదైతే ఎలిమెంట్ ఉందో ఆ ఎలిమెంట్ ని రియాక్టెన్స్ లో మనం ఈక్వలెంట్ రియాక్టెన్స్ తో మనం రిప్రజెంట్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం. నెక్స్ట్ వీఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ ద అనదర్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ బస్ 1 to bus 3. Okay, while observing the single line diagram, another element is there in between the bus 1 to bus 3. Okay, this is the bus 1 and this is the bus 3. We are having the another element is there, and this is the bus 2 and bus 3. Okay, in between bus 2 and bus 3 we are having the another element. Okay, we are having totally 3 elements are there, that is bus 1 to bus 2, bus 1 to bus 3, bus 2 to bus 3. Okay, these are the elements. That elements are represented by the equivalent reactance, that is Z3, Z4, Z5. Okay, that is the elements. After that we represent the generator G2, that is represented by the Z2 in series with the E2, Z2 in series with the E2. Okay, and then another element is there, that is node bus 3 to ground are the reference, bus 3 to reference, that is the not element, we are having the load. Okay, that is the load. Okay, bus 3 we are having the load, that load is connected in between the reference to the node bus 3, reference to the bus 3 we are having the load. Okay, that load is represented by the reactance in the reactance diagram. The load is represented by the reactance in the reactance diagram. We are having the 3 elements, that is Z3, Z4 and Z5. Okay, the generators are the Z1 E1, Z2 E2, and load is the Z6. Load is the Z6. Okay, this is the equivalent reactance diagram for the single line diagram of this diagram of this power system. Okay, this is the single line diagram for the power system. By using this single line diagram, we will draw the equivalent reactance diagram. Okay, this is the equivalent reactance diagram for the previous single line diagram. Okay, this is the this is the single line diagram for the power system. Okay, in this we are having the generator G1, generator G2, load, and also 3 elements. Okay, G1. Okay, what is the equivalent reactance for that G1 is the Z1 in series with the E1. Okay, what is the equivalent reactance for that G2, Z2 in series with E2. Okay, load is the Z6, that is the bus 3 to reference. Okay, bus 3 to reference. We are having the 3 buses, that is 1, 2, 3. We are having the 3 buses, that is bus 1, bus 2, bus 3. Okay, understand ma? Okay, in that bus 1 to bus 2, we are having the one element, that is Z3. Okay, while observing the single line diagram, this is the bus 1 and this is the bus 2 and this is the load. In between bus 1 to bus 2, we are having the one element. Okay, and bus 1 to bus 3, we are having the another element, and bus 2 to bus 3, we are having the another element. Okay, this element is represented by the equivalent reactance, that is Z3, Z4, Z5. Okay, and then this is the load that will be connected in between bus 3 to reference, that is Z6. Okay, understand ma? This is the equivalent reactance diagram for the given power system. Okay, given single line diagram for the power system. Okay, this is the single line diagram for that power system. Okay, then we will draw the equivalent reactance diagram. Okay, this is the equivalent reactance diagram. Okay, understand? By using this equivalent reactance diagram, we will obtain the Z bus formation. We obtain the Z bus formation. Okay, first we mention the buses. This is the bus 1 and this is the bus 2 and this is the bus 3. Buses means the nodes. Okay, understand? Buses means the nodes. Okay, how many nodes are there? One first node, second node, third node. Okay, we are having the three nodes, that is first node, second node, third node. Okay, first we represent the nodes, that is 1, 2, 3. In that equivalent reactance diagram, we are having the three nodes. Okay, after that, write down the equations for that nodes. Okay, we already known about the KVL. Sorry, we already well known about the KCL. Okay, what is the KCL at node 1? Apply KCL at node 1. Okay, first we apply the KCL at node 1. Okay, this is the node 1. Okay, apply KCL at node 1. Okay, what is that equation? That is V1 minus E1 by Z1. Apply KCL at node 1. That is V1 minus E1 by Z1. Okay, V1 minus E1 by Z1 plus V1 minus E1 by Z1 plus V1 minus V3. Sorry, or V1 minus V2 by Z3. Okay, V1 minus V2 by Z3 plus V1 minus V3 by Z4. Okay, V1 minus V3 by Z4 is equal to 0. Okay, apply KCL at node 1. Okay, V1 minus E1 by Z1 plus V1 minus V2 by Z3 plus V1 minus V3 by Z4. Okay, okay, this is the KCL at node 1 is equal to 0. And simplify this equation. Then common the V1 term, V2 term, V3 term and E1 term. First V1 common them V1 into 1 by Z1 plus 1 by Z3 plus 1 by Z4. Okay, minus V2, V2 by Z3 minus V2 by Z3 minus V3 by Z4 minus E1 by Z1 is equal to 0. Okay, then uh, E1 by Z1 in the left side, then it will be E1 by Z1 is equal to V1 into 1 by Z1 means we write down that is Y1. Okay, 1 by Z1 is the Y1. Okay, inverse of that Y is the inverse of that Z is the Y, or inverse of that Y is the Z. Okay, therefore this will be written in the Y1. Okay, 1 by Z3 means the Y3. 1 by Z4 means the Y4. Okay, 1 by Z4 means the Y4 minus V2 by Z3. V2 into 1 by Z3 means the Y3. Okay, 1 by Z3 means Y3 minus V3. V3 into 1 by Z4. 1 by Z4 means the Y4. Okay, 1 by Z4 means Y4. Okay, then we write down E1 by Z1 is the I1. Okay, E1 by Z1 is the I1. Therefore, I1 is equal to V1 into Y1 plus Y3 plus Y3. Y4. Y1 plus Y3 plus Y4 minus V2 Y3 minus V3 Y4. Okay, this is the equation number 1. Okay, first of all, apply KCL at node 1. Okay, what is that KCL? That is V1 minus E1 by Z1 plus V1 minus V2 by Z3 plus V1 minus V3 by Z4. After that, we simplify that equation. Then it will be represented or rewritten as I1 is equal to V1 into Y1 plus Y3 plus Y4 minus V2 Y3 minus V3 by 4. Okay, this is the equation number 1. Same as that of apply KCL at node 2. Okay, same as that of apply KCL at node 2. Okay, where is it? This is node 2. This is node 2. Apply KCL at node 2. Okay, what is that equation? V2 minus E2. What is that equation? V2 minus, what is that equation? V2 minus E2 by Z2 plus V2 minus V3 by Z5 plus V2 minus V1 by Z3 is equal to 0. Okay, understand ma? V2 minus E2 by Z2 plus V2 minus V3 by Z5 plus V2 minus V1 by Z3. Okay, this is equal to 0. Okay, this is the KCL at node 3. Node 2, sorry. At node 2. V2 minus V1 by Z3 plus V2 minus V3 by Z5 plus V2 minus C2 by Z2 is equal to 0. Okay, then simplify this equation. After that, first write down the common the V1 term, V2 term, V3 term and E2 term. Okay, minus V1 by Z3 plus V2 into 1 by Z3, 1 by Z3 plus V2 into 1 by Z5 plus 1 by Z2. Okay, into minus V3. V3 by Z5. V3 by Z5. Okay, this is V3 by Z5. V3 by Z5 minus E2 by Z2 is equal to 0. Okay, then minus E2 by Z2 is the E2 by Z2. Okay, then E2 by Z2 is I2. Okay, what is then voltage by impedance is equal to the current. Okay, therefore E2 by Z2 is equal to I2 is equal to minus V1 by Z3 plus V2 into 1 by Z3 plus 1 by Z5 plus 1 by Z2 minus V3 by Z5 minus V3 by Z5. Okay, then E2 by Z2 is the I2 is equal to minus V1 and 1 by Z3 is the Y3. Okay, then we write as 1 by Z3 is the Y3. 1 by Z3 is the Y3 plus V2 into 1 by Z3 is the Y3. 1 by Z5 is the Y5. 1 by Z2 is the Y2. Okay, minus V3 into 1 by Z5 is the Y5. Okay, understand? This is equation number 2. Okay, this is equation number 2. After that, apply KCL at node 3. Okay, where is that node 3? This is node 3. Apply KCL at node 3. Apply KCL at node 3. Okay, what is that equation? V3 by Z6. Okay, apply KCL at node 3. V3 by Z6 plus V3 minus V1 by Z4 plus V3 minus V2 by Z5. Okay, V3 minus V2 by Z5. Okay, again, what is that? No, apply KCL at node 3. V3 by Z6 plus V3 minus V1 by Z4 plus V3 minus V2 by Z5. Okay, is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. Okay, then simplify this equation. V3 by Z6 plus V3 minus V1 by Z4 plus V3 minus V2 by Z5 is equal to 0. Okay, this is the KCL at node 3. Okay, this is the KCL at node 3. Understand? Okay, next simplify this equation and then write down the I3 equation. Okay, first common that V3 term, V1 term, V2 term. Okay, V3, V1, V2 term. Okay, first V3 common, then 1 by Z6 plus V3 into 1 by Z4 plus 1 by Z5 minus V1 by Z4, okay, minus V2 by Z5 minus V2 by Z5 is equal to 0, is equal to 0. Okay, then V3 by Z6, then V3 by Z6 is equal to, okay, minus V1 by Z4 is the plus V1 by Z4 plus V2 by Z5 minus V3 into 1 by Z4 plus 1 by Z5. Okay, then write down V3 by Z6 is the I3. Okay, V3 by Z6 is the I3. Okay, then V1 into Y4. 1 by Z4 is the Y4. 1 by Z5 is the Y5. Okay, V2 into Y5 minus V3 into 1 by Z4 is the Y4. 1 by Z5 is the Y5. Okay, this is the equation number 3. Okay, these are the three equations. Okay, these are the three equations. That is I1. Okay, this is the I1. This is the I2 equation, that is equation number 2. Next, this is the I3 equation, that is equation number 3. Okay, that is equation number 3. Okay, next, by using these 1, 2, 3 equations, we write down in the matrix form. Okay, that is I1, I2, I3. Okay, that is I1, I2, I3. Okay, what is that equation number 1? I1. What is that V1 value? That is Y1 plus Y3 plus Y4. Okay, this is Y1 plus Y3 plus Y4. Okay, next after that, equation number 1 minus V2 into Y3 minus V3 into Y4. Okay, minus Y3 minus Y4. What is that second equation? Equation number 2, V1. That means the minus Y3, Y3 plus Y5 plus Y2 minus Y5. Okay, next, what is the third equation? That is Y4, Y5, Y4 plus Y5. Okay, then multiplied with V1, V2, V3. Multiplied with V1, V2, V3. Okay, next, that write down the diagonal elements. Write down the diagonal elements. Okay, that is Y11, Y12, Y33. Okay, this is the Y11, Y22, Y33. Okay, Y11, Y22, Y33. Okay, Y11 means the Y1 plus Y3 plus Y4. Next, Y22. Y22 means Y3 plus Y2 plus Y5. Okay, next, Y33. Y33 means Y4 plus Y5. Y4 plus Y5. Next, now the non-diagonal elements are the self-admittances. Okay, non-diagonal elements are the self-admittances. Okay, this is Y12. Okay, this is Y12. What is that value? That is minus Y1, Y3. Y12 is equal to minus Y3. Okay, minus Y3. Next, this is Y13. Y13. What is that value? Minus Y4. Next, Y23. Y23. What is that value? Minus Y5. What is that value? Minus Y5. Okay, next, Y12 is equal to Y21. Okay, this is the Y12. This is Y12 and this is Y21. Y21 and Y12 are the same values. Okay, that is the self-admittances. Y12 and Y21. Okay, are the same values. Y12 and Y21 are the same values. Next, Y13. What is that? That is Y13 is the minus Y4. Y13 is the minus Y4. Y13 and Y31. Okay, this is the Y31. What is that value? Minus Y4. Minus Y4. Next, Y23. y23. Okay, this is y23. What is that value? Minus y5. y23 is equal to minus y5. y23 is equal to the y32. Okay, this is y32. What is that value? That is also minus 5. Okay, that is also minus y5. Minus y5. This is the diagonal elements that are the y11, y22, y33 are the diagonal elements, and y12, y13, y23, y21, y31, y32 are the non-diagonal elements, are the self-admittances, are the non-diagonal elements, are the self-admittances. Okay, this is the method for deriving the Y-bus matrix. Okay, this is the method for deriving the diagonal elements and also the non-diagonal elements. Okay, first of all, this is the derivation for the direct inspection method. First, we are taking the single line diagram for the power system. Single line diagram for the power system, that is the generators. We are having the two generators, one load and the number of three elements. Okay, two generators, one load and three elements. Okay, by using this single line diagram, we draw the reactance diagram. First of all, we draw the reactance diagram. How we will draw the reactance diagram? Okay, the generators are replaced with reactance in series with the voltage source. Same, the generator G2 is also replaced with reactance in series with the voltage source. Next, the load is replaced with only the reactance. The load is replaced with the reactance. Okay, these are the buses. This is mention the buses, bus 1, bus 2, bus 3. Okay, we are having the three elements in between the three buses. Okay, first element is there in between bus 1 to bus 2. Okay, element 2 is there in between the bus 1 to bus 3. Next element is there in between bus 3 to bus 1. Okay, what is the equivalent representation for that elements in the reactance diagram is the only impedance. Okay, then we draw the reactance diagram for that single line diagram. Okay, this is the single line diagram for that equivalent reactance diagram. Are the by using this single line diagram, we draw the equivalent reactance diagram. After that, we mention the nodes. Okay, the nodes are the buses. Okay, observe the nodes are the buses. Okay, how many nodes are there? For node 1, node 2, node 3. Okay, the nodes are the 1, 2, 3. Okay, after that, apply KCL, and after that apply the KCL at each node and write down the equations for the three nodes. Okay, that is I1, I2, I3. Okay, apply KCL at node 1, apply KCL at node 2, apply KCL at node 3. Okay, what is that KCL at node 1? That is V1 minus E1 by Z1 plus V1 minus V2 by Z3 plus V1 minus V3 by Z4 is equal to 0. Okay, that is KCL at node 1. Next, write down the KCL at node 2. Okay, what is that? That is V2 minus E2 by Z2. Okay, understand my V2 minus E2 by Z2 plus V2 minus V3 by Z5 plus V2 minus V1 by Z3. Okay, V2 minus V1 by Z3 is equal to 0. Okay, and then simplify that equation and then we obtain the I2 equation. Okay, after that apply KCL at node 3. After that apply KCL at node 3. Okay, what is that KCL? V3 by Z6 plus V3 minus V1 by Z4 plus V3 minus V2 by Z5. Okay, V3 minus V2 by Z5. Okay, this is the KCL is equal to 0. This is the KCL at node 3. Okay, and then we simplify that equation. Then we obtain the I3 equation. Then we obtain the I1, I2 and also I3. Okay, by using these three equations, then we form the matrix. Okay, that is I1, I2, I3. This is the Y11, Y11, Y21, Y31. And this is Y12, Y13. Okay, Y22, next Y23, next Y32, next Y33. Okay, this is the admittance matrix. Okay, these are the diagonal elements, that is Y11, Y22, Y33. Next, the off diagonal elements are the Y12, Y12, Y21, Y13, Y31, Y23, Y32 are the off diagonal elements. Okay, that is also called as the self admittances. Okay, that is also called as the self admittances. Okay, these are the diagonal elements and these are the non diagonal elements. And also it is called as the self admittances, and also it is called as the self admittances. Okay, this is the formation of the Y-bus matrix by using the direct inspection method. Okay, how we will form the direct Y-bus matrix by using the direct inspection method means the by using the KCL, that is the Kirchhoff current laws. Okay, by using the nodal analysis. Okay, by using the nodal analysis, we write down the equations for that I1, I2, I3, and then we form the Y-bus matrix. Okay, this is the Y-bus matrix. I equal to Y into V. I equal to Y into V. Okay, these are the diagonal elements and these are the non-diagonal elements. Non-diagonal elements are the self-admittances. Okay, this is the formation of the Y-bus matrix by using the direct inspection method. Okay, this is the very important problem in the first unit. Okay, ma, understand? Okay, first of all, we write down the impedance diagram. That is the reactance diagram or the impedance diagram. After that, we derive the equations for that different nodes. And then we form the Y-bus matrix. Okay, and then we form the Y-bus matrix. Okay, ఇలా మనం ఏ సింగిల్ లైన్ పవర్ సిస్టమ్ నెట్వర్క్ ఇచ్చినా కూడా ఆ డయాగ్రామ్ నుంచి మన ఈక్వలెంట్ రియాక్టెన్స్ డయాగ్రామ్ ఆర్ ద ఈక్వలెంట్ ఇంపెడెన్స్ డయాగ్రామ్స్ అనేవి మనం డ్రా చేసుకుంటాం. ఓకే, హౌ వి విల్ డ్రా ద ఈక్వలెంట్ రియాక్టెన్స్ డయాగ్రామ్? వి ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ ద some representations are there. Okay, that is in single line diagram, this is the symbol for that generator. Okay, this is the symbol for that generators and this is the symbol for that load, and this is the symbols for the various elements. Okay, if the element is there in between the bus 1 to 2, then we obtain the, that will be in the straight line only. Okay, that will be obtained in the straight line only. Okay, then we write down the equivalent impedance diagram means that we are having the another symbols for that generators, loads, and also the elements. Okay, for that generators, loads, and also the elements. Okay, generator means the generator G1 is represented in the impedance diagram, that is the reactance in series with the voltage source. Okay, the reactance in series with the voltage source. Okay, that is the representation for that either generator or the motor. Okay, same as that of the motor is representation in the reactance in series with the voltage source. Okay, generator means that will be taken as EG1. The motor means that will be taken as EB1. Okay, that is the equivalent reactance or the impedances for that generators or the motors. After that, elements, that means these are the elements. Okay, the elements are represented by the reactance only. Okay, that elements are the straight lines will be represented by the reactances only. Next one is the loads. That loads are represented by the reactances in the reactance diagram. In the case of the impedance, that loads are represented in the resistors or the reactors. Okay, this is the direct after drawing the impedance diagram. After drawing the impedance diagram, we mention the different nodes and then we write down the equations for that nodes. Okay, and then we form the Y-bus matrix by solving that equations. Then we obtain the Y-bus matrix. Okay, this is the direct inspection method. Okay, direct inspection method means the